What up, YouTube? Let's get it today, guys. A lot of work to do. Let's get to it. Hey, stop. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. Let's have a good day, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. Live on YouTube, live on Twitter, live on TikTok. Let's go live on YouTube mobile. Breaking down all of today's MLB games. All right, let's get to it. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Let's give everybody another minute to arrive. We're going to get going, guys. How's everybody doing, man? How was everybody's Monday? How was everybody's Labor Day? Good evening, little mama. You talking to the wrong person, bro. They calling me uncle out here, man. It's for a reason. You talking to the wrong person, bro. Better come at me with some respect. Let's get it, guys. How are the rest of you guys doing? Blessings to you, Matt. How you doing, man? Let's get it, man. We got work to do. What you mean, bro? Don't be an idiot. Let's get it, guys. Toronto is a fave here in Cincinnati. Alright. I wrote that wrong earlier. Garrett Crochet. I want to talk about the Braves. What's up, Scar? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Let me just write down where these lines were at earlier, so you can get a good idea. Then we'll get started, guys. Giving everybody another minute to arrive, and then we'll get started, man. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good one so far. St. Louis 116. All right, guys, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. What's up, Magnify? Want to talk about the Reds? Reds, first five. Red Sox, first five. Ace. Okay, so you got all three different first fives going. McLean, my man, he woke up looking for some trouble today, man. You already got some McLean plays in. That is the pitcher going for the New York Mets today. He's only making his third start. My man got the good lean. What's up, Scar? Garrett Crochet. Okay. All right, guys. Throw some games out there. Let me see if we have a consensus. Let me see if you guys know where y'all want to start today. I'm seeing Reds and Red Sox, Nats, Braves, Mets, Yankees. You guys are all over the place. Braves. Okay, I've seen Braves a few times. I've seen Reds a couple times. Let's start with Cincinnati. Let's start with the Reds, and we'll go with the Braves game real quick. Let's get this thing going, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get it, man. Hard to distinct. Plays are today's numbers are really close from each other. I mean, that's good. That means we got close matchups, man. That means we got some good games today on today's slate. Let's get it, man. It is a action-packed. It's a 14-game slate today. Somebody's off today. 14 games on today's slate. Let's get it, man. We got a lot of work to do. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's talk about Cincinnati versus Toronto. We are talking about the Reds and the Blue Jays. Ooh, this is going to be easy. This is going to be the easiest poll we got. Red for the Reds, blue for the Blue Jays. We can't mess this up. Red for the Reds, blue for the Blue Jays. What up, guys? What up on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. YouTube mobile. I'm panting. What are you talking about, bro? Twin. Okay, guys. If you guys want to join the Join the live. I got the live stream going on YouTube. There's 2 YouTube streams. This is my mobile stream, and then I have a another stream that has my screen share. If you guys want to watch my screen share, feel free. Red for the Reds, blue for the Blue Jays. Let's go. What side are you on today between Toronto, who has Jose Barrios on the mound? Cincinnati has Scott Barlow on the mound. So it was supposed to be Nick Lodolo, guys. Nick Lodolo was supposed to be the starter here for Toronto. That's why the line flipped, because Nick Lodolo is not pitching anymore. If you guys got some plays in with Nick Lodolo, he's not pitching anymore. So now it looks like it's going to be a bullpen game with Scott Barlow. Scott Barlow is going to be the opener here, but he's only going to go 1 inning. This is a 100% pure bullpen game here for Cincinnati. A bullpen that is kind of average, middle of the pack right now. Let's talk about Toronto versus Cincinnati in detail. Looks like overall this line has moved in favor of Toronto. Now this thing has flipped. We're looking at the offense, and in terms of offense, both of these offenses are pretty okay. But Toronto is definitely going to get the edge here. Toronto, look at their numbers against righties. They are the fourth best lineup against righties, like Scott Barlow. But I mean, he's only going to go 1 inning, one or 2 innings. But the Cincinnati lineup is really struggling, especially against righties like Jose Barrios. In terms of starting pitching, Jose Barrios, we know he's kind of middle of the pack. He's just average. I mean, he's just average. On the road, he's average. And like I've said a couple times now, it's a bullpen game for Cincinnati. I mean, it's really hard to say. With Jose Barrios, at least you kind of know he's going to give up 2-3 runs. You do have the better offense with Toronto. You do have Toronto coming off of a loss. They are the 5th best team after a loss, 33-25. Pretty good numbers there. They are coming off of a loss to Cincinnati yesterday in Cincinnati. I'm gonna say Toronto is the better side here. You do have an advantage on offense against a bullpen game going for Cincinnati. I don't trust that bullpen very much. Let's see what you guys said about this one real quick. Blue Jays, yeah. So that was blue for the Blue Jays, red for the. My man said I'm fading Barrios. Yeah, but you're fading them with who? With a cold lineup and a bullpen that is not really reliable. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can back you there, man. He said I like the first 5 in the Reds. Just make sure you're looking at the right pitchers. If you had Nick Lodolo earlier, yes, that was good. But chances are I believe there's been a pitching change now, and Nick Lodolo is not pitching anymore. Easy card today, yeah, man. We were just talking about how a lot of these matchups are pretty even, so this is usually when we could eat, man. Theo, what's good, man? Hey, bro, I'm someone's Theo, but not your Theo, man. Y'all got to chill with that. Let's get it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Barlow's very good. He's only going to go 1 inning, though. He's only going to go 1 inning. Let me look at the bullpen depth chart because I do want to know where we're at with Cincinnati's bullpen. So we're looking at Cincinnati's bullpen here, and we have, here we go, Barlow going, yeah, so he is one of their setup men. And yeah, he is pretty good. He's pretty good, but he's not the setup man. And then to top it off, your top 2 guys, the closer, Emilio Pagan and Tony Centinian, those guys have gone back-to-back days, so it's very unlikely that you're going to see them today. So that makes matters even worse. Because the bullpen for Cincinnati already isn't really reliable, and then your top 2 guys are out of the lineup today, or you're most likely not going to see them. So that makes matters even worse. I think Toronto is the right side here. Toronto on the road, even as a road fave. What's next, guys? Braves. Let's talk about the Braves game. Let's go to Atlanta versus Chicago. Let's talk about the Braves and the Cubs. Give me red. Red for the Braves, blue for the Cubs. Let's go, guys. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Red for the Braves, blue for the Cubs. Just tap the emoji. Don't tap. You don't have to type the name or look for the emoji yourself. Just tap the right emoji here. Red for the Braves, blue for the Cubs. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. We're out here cooking every single day. Every single day except yesterday. I did take some time for Labor Day just to spend with family a little bit. There was one college game, so I did focus on that one game. Ended up 1-1 on the day, but did pick up a little bit of bread there on the TCU. We went a little heavier on TCU. Last time I saw you guys was on Sunday, man. If you guys saw that rapid fire was really good. We went 10 out of 14 on MLB rapid fire. Again, rapid fire is not going to be every single day. I'm going to switch it up with like different things. Let me know what ideas you have. But yeah, I'm going to switch up rapid fire every once in a while. The last one was pretty good. Let's see if we could get to it today. We are talking about Atlanta versus the Cubs. Joey Wentz going for Atlanta. Shada Imanaga. Imanaga is going here for the Cubs. And Imanaga and the Cubs are a big favorite here at home. They're laying -180. This line is moving in favor of the Cubs. In terms of offense, guys, both of these offenses are pretty even. There really isn't anything that's standing out. Cubs at home, a little weaker. Atlanta on the road, a little bit better. But overall, pretty even matchups here. Bullpens are pretty even, too. Nothing to really say here. But it's the starting pitching where you do get a little bit more of a discrepancy. Imanaga's been really good. He had his stretch where he was struggling a little bit. But he seems to have gotten it together. Over his last 5 games, he's given up 10 runs in 33 innings. He's even better at home. 7 runs given up over 32 innings. Really good numbers at home. Joey Wentz, a lot of people don't know too much about him. He's getting hit overall, but most of those hits have been at home. He's been getting hit at home a lot more. On the road, he's been much better. 5 runs over 25 innings. Guys, the way I see this is a big number to pay with the Cubs here. Where's the edge on offense? There isn't one. Where's the edge in the bullpen? Maybe there's an edge here with the Cubs bullpen, but nobody really knows about Wentz here, and that's my point here with the Braves. I think on the road he's a hidden gem. People really don't know him. Don't know how good he's playing on the road. And Imanaga, I think you're paying a tax here. Just to be back in Imanaga. I'm gonna say Atlanta's the right side here. I would prefer to be on the Braves. I just can't justify that -180 with the Cubs. Let me see what you guys said about this one. Scrolling up here, reading all the comments, guys. I'm always reading every single comment. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. As I'm breaking down the games, I just gave you my breakdown with the Cubs and the Braves. As I'm breaking it down, you guys do me the same favor, man. Give me whatever information you got on this game. If you know something that the rest of us don't know, share it with the squad, man. Let's go. This is all about just trying to get better, man. All of us trying to get better. It's us against them. It's not me versus you. It's us against them. So there's no point of gatekeeping anything. Let's see. Yogo, did you know NFL owns 10% of ESPN through partnerships? Yeah, man. There's been some changes lately. I think Red Zone is part of ESPN now, right? Chicago also came back and walked off the Braves in the 10th after being down by 6. So that would be like, so they're coming off of an emotional win, right? They were down by 6. I know they were down. I didn't know that they were down by that much. And remember, we usually look for Cubs after a loss. They have shown us really good intensity after a loss. They are the best team after a loss, but that situation doesn't apply today. Braves win today after yesterday's terrible loss. They will bounce back. There we go. Yeah. So a lot of people are talking about how that matchup just didn't go their way yesterday. So I would expect a bounce back here for the Braves. The Braves they've been playing some decent baseball. They've been playing some good baseball. Let's get it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'm dropping one of my top plays for free in the Discord every single day. Let's go. Link is in bio. What game is next, guys? As I'm done with the games, you guys go ahead and give me whatever game you guys think is next. Yankees and Astros, that's a good one. I just dropped a video about that. Yankees. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Yankees. Let's talk about the Yankees and Astros then. Let's get to it like it's not into it. Give me, this is going to be, give me red. Red for the Astros, blue for the Yankees. What side are you guys on today? Blue for the Yankees, red for the Astros. This is October baseball. October baseball here in September, man. This is playoff-like baseball, and you got the guys on the mound that you want on the mound. Max Fried versus Framber Valdez. It doesn't get any better than this in the AL. Blue for the Yankees, red for the Astros. Cast your votes. We are talking about Max Fried versus Framber Valdez. In terms of line movement, it looks like this line is moving in favor of Houston, okay? The Yankees are coming off of a day off. We haven't seen them since Sunday. And one thing that I noted on the video is that they are the third best team after a day off. They are 12-6, 67%. They win two-thirds of their games after a day off. They know how to use the day off pretty well. And that's kind of saying a lot for a team that's been really sluggish. The Yankees have been real sluggish for a while. They've been kind of slow and just not dominant this entire year. So the fact that you have an angle there that is 67%, that's pretty good. But another angle that kind of contradicts that is Houston. Houston as a home dog. This hasn't happened often. They've only been a home dog 7 times this year, an underdog 7 times this year. They are 6-1 in this spot, 86%. So they've won 6 out of 7. That's pretty good. Let's talk about the actual X's and O's. Let's talk about the matchup. In terms of offense, you have a clear edge here for the Yankees. The Yankees bats are hot. They are smacking. They're smacking lefties. They are the 3rd best team on the road over the last 7 days, over the last 14 days, over the last 30 days. The walks, they are the most plate disciplined team right now. They're hitting for the most power, the most ISO. These are really good numbers for the Yankees. It's a clean sweep there, pretty much for the Yankees offense. In terms of starting pitching, we're talking about Max Fried, who's, he's been really kind of below average, kind of been average for a while now. He's given up 16 runs over 28 innings. It's his road starts where he's just getting rocked. This guy is getting terribly rocked. He's given up 22 runs over 26 innings. That is not Max Fried-like. Meanwhile, Framber Valdez, you guys know by now, should know by now, you can always, this guy on the road and this guy at home are 2 different things. Framber Valdez at home, he's only given up 4 runs over 31 innings. Elite numbers there for Valdez. Overall, he does give up more runs, indicating that most of his runs given up are on the road rather than at home where he is today. I'm gonna say this is Yankees. This is a huge game, man. Max Fried not playing like Max Fried, especially not on the road. Framber Valdez is. I'm gonna say this is Houston here. Give me the Astros today. Let me see what you guys said about this one. Keep in mind, it's crunch time. Teams are running out of time for the wild card. Absolutely, yes, guys. We got to keep an eye on the wild card picture. There's a lot of teams that are battling. I need to update my my rankings on that, see how teams have moved. Eli says take the Astros for the win. Man, I think I'm feeling you. I think I'm feeling it too, man. I think I'm feeling it too. You do got to keep in mind though, the Yankees do have an offense right now. Their offense is hot, so you do want to keep that in mind. Houston's definitely been kind of sluggish lately. How do you feel about the Mets game? We can talk about that. Fried, solid starter. Fried is solid. I mean, he's a guy that we can definitely trust. Come October, come playoff baseball. But right now, and I'm telling you, I've been telling you guys for a while now, Max Fried has not been pitching well for like 2-3 months now. It's been a while. His last 2 starts were definitely better. Let's see if he's finally trending in the right direction real quick. Let me see. Let me pull up his game logs here. It looks like his last 2 games he pitched he only gave up 1 run in 6 innings, and that was against, who was that against real quick? Looking at his game logs, that was against Washington and Boston. So, yeah, I'm not going to throw you a parade for Washington. Boston, they were hot for a while. They're kind of cooling off a little bit, but he was getting rocked before that. So, I think the tale still remains to be told a little bit here on Max Fried. One thing we know for sure, Framber Valdez at home, he's always been a good situation. Astros have been real sluggish, yes, on offense. Have you guys noticed Houston and unders have been going together for a while now? Maybe look at the under. But Rob says he likes the over. I don't know. So I kind of like the surgery that you could do on this one a little bit, if that makes sense. I like Framber Valdez, the elite pitcher at home against the hotter lineup, right? I like him to hold down the Yankees. And Max Fried, who has been struggling but could be trustworthy to hold down the colder lineup. I don't know. I'm feeling the under a little bit more here, man, especially come playoff. Like if this were the playoffs, if this is like the All-Star game, usually those games go under because you have elite pitching. Usually, can dominate or at least contain the hot bats like you have with the Yankees. The Astros bounce back. They're coming off of a big win on yesterday. They came back or they beat the Angels 8-3. So, I don't know. Let's get it, guys. What else is next, man? Both starters have given up 4 earned runs in the last meet. Yes. Yeah. Last time they both got rocked, so that kind of cancels out. I would say, they're both looking to bounce back against the other side. All right, my man Lua is ready to talk about the Red Sox. Throw a parade. No, I'm not going to throw him a parade, man. For 1 run in 7 innings against the Nationals. This is somebody here in DC, man. There's my Nationals newspaper there when they won the World Series. I'm calling it now your dong. Your dong? I don't know what that means. All right, looks like people are ready to talk about the Red Sox. But first, my man Mag says, you heard it here first. He said the final score is Astros 6, Yankees 4. You got hits for today? Absolutely. All my top plays drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. Do you like the over in the game? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the under, man. I feel like, playoff baseball, you gotta lean with the pitchers. My man is ready to talk about the Red Sox. I got you, bro. Let's talk about Cleveland versus Boston. This is red for the Red Sox. Tap the corresponding emoji. Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Guardians. What side are you guys on today? YouTube, let me know if you guys are there. YouTube, that's a brand new channel for me. I'm surprised it's not really growing, especially not with, definitely not compared to TikTok. TikTok, if you guys want my screen share, you can see my screen share. And if you want VIP access to your chat, you can get VIP access on YouTube. That chat is wide open. Feel free to head there. It's the same name, the Go Covers. Just click the link in bio if you want a quick way to get there. Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Guardians. We are talking about Slade Ciccone against Garrett Crochet. Looks like this line is staying pretty still. Not much activity here. Cleveland has lost 2 more games. Go figure, man. They've been pretty cold for a while. And look at this lineup here. I'm looking at the numbers for the Cleveland lineup. It's cold. It's 30th across so many different categories on the road. Last 7 days, last 14, last 30. 29th against lefties. It is cold. It is bad. Okay. In terms of Boston's lineup, you definitely have an edge here with the Boston offense. In terms of starting pitching, there's an edge here for Garrett Crochet as well. He's been really good all season long. He's given up only 11 runs in his last 31 innings. Overall, he's pretty good at home too. Slade Ciccone, not as good. 18 runs over 25 innings. Guys, this looks pretty clear cut here. I don't love that the line hasn't been moving a whole lot. Usually I would want to see some line movement, something heading in the right direction at least. But this is enough for me to say you have a clear pitching edge here for Garrett Crochet. You have a clear batting edge with Boston as well. I would have to be on the Red Sox here in some capacity. I don't know if the 1.5 might be juiced at this point. So you could probably consider like a team total or some way Boston in some capacity, put it in a lay or something. But I think Boston is the right side here. Let me see what you guys said about this. Remember, guys, as I'm breaking down the games, you guys give me everything you got for Red Sox and Guardians. Let's see, man. Yeah, Lou says take the Red Sox all the way. That looks like if you're just taking the straight up win, that looks like a pretty reasonable play here, man. You have the better pitcher, you have the better bats. The bullpens are about the same. One thing to check it would be the bullpen usage. I got that pulled up right now, so I could check if full game would be the move. Chapman has gone 2 days in a row. He only threw five pitches yesterday, but still, I don't think he goes again. I don't think we see him. Everybody else should be good to go. Then I'm looking at the Cleveland. Everybody's good to go there too. Yeah, I would go full game here. Boston -2. I'm not laying -200 with the Red Sox. It's not really so much that the Red Sox are like worthy of that price. It's the fact that it's Cleveland. And Cleveland is so bad right now where their offense is cold. Like, what are they doing well? They are 26 in walks, 30th in ISO. That's power. 23rd with runners in scoring position. They are striking out a ton. They're bad in the first 5 innings. They're bad in the last 4 innings. A 2-1 type game. Okay, low scoring. I mean, Cleveland. I think Cleveland does tend to play low scoring games, and you do have Garrett Crochet to hold him down a little bit. I just don't like that you have the worst pitcher, Ciccone, against Boston. Guardians team total under 4. That could work. Red Sox is too expensive. Yeah, I could justify this price though, man. I could justify this price. Usually I look at the prices and I could tell you, like, the Cubs at -180, I don't see it, right? I would make Cubs at like -150, -140 maybe. But yeah, I think you're paying a tax there with Imanaga. But yeah, we're talking about Boston. But that's kind of how I look at these games, and I was like, this price don't really make sense. 270 is okay. It's a little pricey for Boston, but it's okay. All right, looks like you guys are ready to talk about the 200 is encouraging to take the run line. Absolutely, you got to take the run line. I'm never laying that juice. When I tell you guys on rapid fire, take this team, I'm talking about take the side, right? Find a way to play them. Do the run line, do the team total, do whatever you find is good for your tolerance, right? I'm personally not laying 200 ever, -200 ever. Usually I cut it off at -130, -140. If you guys want to join the Discord and never have picks that are that juicy, I never go too juicy, man. It's not worth it long term. Okay, I'm seeing Mets. I'm seeing Royals. What's next, guys? Padres, Royals. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Royals. Let's go with the Royals. We are talking about Kansas City Where is Kansas City? They are versus Los Angeles today. Who the is Mitch Ferris? Mitch Ferris is starting for the Angels. Michael Lorenzen is starting for the Royals. Let's put up the poll for this one. Give me red for the Angels. Red for the Angels. Blue for the Kansas City Royals. What side are you guys on today? The run line is 125. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not quick to run to it because you don't get 9 innings, right? If you have the lead after 8 innings, you're not going to bat in the 9th inning. I don't love that with the Red Sox, with the run line in general. Guys, give me red for the Angels. Give me blue for the Royals. What side are you on today? Are you backing Mitch Ferris or Michael Lorenzen? Let's talk about this one, man. In terms of line movement, it looks like this line is moving in favor of the Angels. Pretty interesting here. We are looking at an offense where the offense is pretty cold here for the Angels. Pretty ice cold here. Nothing to really say here. They've only won 3 games out of the last 10. They are ranked pretty bad against righties. They're 27th against righties. Last 7 days, last 14 days, all of it is pretty red. Not as bad as Cleveland, for example, but pretty cold. The Royals definitely have the edge here in terms of offense. In terms of bullpen, you do have an edge for the Royals as well. The Royals bullpen is definitely the better unit. Lorenzen, not the guy that you really want to rush to go back. He's given up 10 runs over 24 innings. His last 2 games were the ones where he got rocked the most. He does get hit at home as well. 16 runs over 24 innings. Not good numbers here. But on the other side, it's not like you really have a trustworthy guy. In fact, this guy is Mitch Ferris, man. What the hell, man? Even his name is weird. We were talking about a rookie making his first start of the season. But this guy has come up from this guy is coming up from Double-A. Okay, he's skipping Triple-A completely, coming up from Double-A minor league, where he actually pitched really well in his last 23 innings. In his last 30 days, he's given up only 4 runs. Only 4 runs. He was getting hit earlier in the season. 34 runs in 47 innings. Guys, this price. You have a bullpen edge, you have an offensive edge with the Royals, and you have a pitcher that is more likely to play better, right? Or more likely to draw more attention, draw more tickets, right? A pitcher that you recognize against a pitcher that you don't. This minus 160 doesn't really make sense. This kind of implies here that the rookie might pitch well. There is no chance that it sees any of my money, any of my bread. But I'm not looking at the Royals here at all. I think the Royals could be kind of trappy here. This line should be priced at minus 200, and that would make sense, right? For the rookie to get rocked and the colder lineup and the worst bullpen. I can't justify this price. I'm going to say the Angels might be barking here, but no thank you, no thank you. Don't at me about that one. Let's see what you guys said about this one real quick. Are you guys on Angels? Are you guys on Royals? Looks like Chavan was talking about the Royals. Yeah, man, I don't think I could get there, man. It looks a little sketchy to me, man. Who cares about the Royals? Obviously, some people care about the Royals, man. People in Kansas City care about the Royals. Fade the Royals and the Angels. I mean, the Royals are playing pretty decent right now. They're playing okay. They're not as bad as they were before. My man Lou wants to talk about Logan Webb. We could talk about that, guys. Let's just wrap it up with the Royals. Stupid game. It's a Tuesday night game, man. We got to fill in the gaps while college football and NFL come back, guys. Angels. Okay, I like the Angels. Lorenzen will probably give up a few home runs with the runners on the bags. That could make sense. But I'm actually looking at his barrel rate, his hard hit rate, his left on base. All those numbers actually look pretty good. The biggest problem is that he is putting runners on base. So yes, his whip is high. His walks and hits over the last 14 days, over the last 30 days, those are the worst of the numbers. But yeah, he hasn't been giving up the home runs lately. Maybe he probably is due here. I just don't know how you could really say you could confidently get to it, man. All right. Looks like you guys want to talk about the Cubs. Logan Webb, I got you, man. Let's look at it. So I'm not a big prop guy, but let me at least try to guide you in the right direction. You're looking at the Giants, Logan Webb. You're trying to back his Ks. Is he a pitcher that's likely to stay in this game? Yes. He could go several innings here, 6 or 7. Up against Freeland on the other side, so he should have a long leash today. In terms of Ks, Colorado is striking out, and they're the worst at BBs. So that's showing really poor plate discipline. If you're on Logan Webb to get his Ks, go for it, brother. I think you're on the right side there. Bro, the Angels have been hitting. I'm not going against them. They've been hitting... they've been hitting who? Last 7 days, they were ranked 28th. Over the last 14, they were ranked 29th. Sometimes that doesn't always imply scores, though. So let me pull up the Angel scores here, because I do want to know what you guys are seeing, too, on this one. So the Angels in their last, let's look at their last games. They gave up, they scored 3, 3, 4, 0, 3, 3, 4, 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. The numbers definitely look like they're worse. So they are getting to the plate. They are scoring some runs. They're just not doing it in a way that's really productive, right? It's probably like a solo home run, right? They're not working the bases. They're not hitting singles. They're not hitting doubles. They're kind of just scoring. They're just lucky to hit a single home run, or they're not. That's how it seems the Angels games are going so far. I don't know. That one seems sketchy. If you're on the Angels, I'm kind of telling you, okay, it could make sense. But am I going to back a rookie pitcher making his first debut with a cold lineup with a bad bullpen? No, thank you. This is a pass for me. Yeah, they'd be in the way. That makes sense. Okay, let's go to the next game, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We're breaking down every single game in great detail, man. Every single game, I'm reading every single comment. Sonia, blessings to you. Hope you're having a great day. Shout out Sonia out there. And Manuel. Manuel's watching too. Thank you, man. All right, so that was Logan Webb. I'm getting asked about the Cubs. We talked about that game, and I can't justify that price. I think you're paying the tax there with Imanaga, and Joey Wentz on the road is actually pitching pretty well as well. Very good, actually. What's next, guys? What's the next game? All right, I'm seeing a lot of Dodgers. Let's talk about the Dodgers, man. Anytime the Dodgers play, you know it's a good game, man. We are looking at the LA Dodgers against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's put up a poll for this one, guys. Cast your votes. Give me blue for the Dodgers, red for the Pirates. What side are you guys on today? Blue for the Dodgers, just tap the emoji. Blue for the Dodgers, red for the Pirates. It is Clayton Kershaw going for the Dodgers. It is Bubba Chandelier. Who the hell is this? Chandler. Bubba Chandler is going for Pittsburgh. Who the f is this? This is when you know it's football season, man. But like I said, we got to fill in the gaps a little bit on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights, man. It's all right. Like I'm telling the Discord right now, man, just try to stack up some ammo right now. Just try to stack up a little bit of and then on the weekend we go for the home runs, man. On Thursday nights, Thursday night football. On Saturday and Sundays we go for the home run, man. That's what we do, guys. So let's get through this Tuesday night. We're talking about the Dodgers versus Pittsburgh. Clayton Kershaw going against Bubba Chandler. We are looking at a line that is moving in favor of Pittsburgh. We are. One of the situational spots that is kind of popping out of the page at me is the Dodgers after a day off. Okay, after a day off, they are the 5th best team in MLB. They are 12-7, 63%. So out of 19 games, they have won 12 of these. So that's good information there. Pittsburgh, they do not do a lot of things well, and when they get a day off, they are even worse after a day off. They are 5-12 after a day off. In terms of offense, both of these offenses are pretty even, okay? There really isn't an edge here. The Dodgers are not smacking like they were a week or two ago. The numbers are definitely declining here. Pittsburgh not as bad as they were a month or two ago. In terms of bullpen, guys, don't sleep on the Pittsburgh bullpen. They have a really good unit. I'm seeing that here. Then I'm looking at Bubba Chandler. We are looking at this guy. He's played 2 games so far, okay? He played pretty good. 0 runs in 8 innings. One against St. Louis and the other against Colorado. Neither of those teams I'm going to throw you a parade for. Clayton Kershaw on the other side, he is playing pretty good, especially overall. His home numbers look better. He's on the road here where he gets hit a little bit more, but his numbers still look pretty good. This is a big price to pay with the Dodgers here, guys. I would not advise doing it. This line is moving in favor of Pittsburgh. You do have a Pittsburgh lineup that is hitting. You have a Pittsburgh offense that is hitting. You have a team that is winning some games right now. Pittsburgh has won 7 out of the last 10 games. A lot of people wouldn't recognize that just based off their perception of how the Pirates are. Their bullpen is really good, like I said. So even if Bubba gets in trouble, Bubba got some help. So he only goes 4 innings. I mean, he's only played 2 games so far, and he's only goes for 4 innings. So he's not expected to go long. He's going to have some help in the back end with that bullpen. I'm going to say this is a big price to pay here with the Dodgers. I think the Pittsburgh Pirates is the better side here. It would be the Pirates for me. What did you guys say about this one, guys? So remember, as I'm breaking down the game, you guys give me all the information. Mag says skip the Dodgers game too. Goddamn, do you want to play? Do you want to talk about any games, man? Caleb says take the Dodgers and the Red Sox as a two-legger. It's free. I think Boston is. I think you're on the right track with Boston, but Dodgers do concern me a little bit here. They do concern me a bit. Again, at the end of the day, it is the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw is pitching pretty good too. So it is a little bit concerning here, but yeah, would I talk you off? Pittsburgh is playing pretty good right now, man. Don't sleep on Pittsburgh right now. You said the Mets pitcher is pretty good on the road. Did we talk about the Mets game? No, we haven't talked about the Mets game, but yes, he's only pitched one game, so small sample size. You can't really say that yet. This is the time to make money with the MLB. 27 games left. Yeah, man. Sounds good. Aren't the Pirates using Carmen? I have Bubba Chandelier. He's going to be the primary pitcher then. Let me pull up the RotoWire here. Let me look at the lineup information. So if you're seeing yes, so Chandler is he's the primary pitcher. So he's the one you could expect to go 4, maybe even 5 innings. So he's the guy I consider in my numbers. But if you're seeing Carmen Maldonado or whatever his name is, let me take a look at what his numbers are like. He's not even listed in the bullpen here, so can't really tell you off of him. But you can only expect him to probably go 1, maybe 2 innings. The guy I include in my cap is Chandler, Bubba Chandler. Bubba's using Carmen. Yep. So yeah, I just addressed that, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. We're cooking, man. Every single day, we're cooking. If you guys want to join the Discord, I have a link in the bio. That's where I give you one of my top plays for free. Every single day, I'm giving you a top play. I skipped yesterday. Just had to get the Discord right. We had a rough Sunday, a real rough Sunday. No other way to put it, man. So we had to bounce back yesterday. We ended up 1-1, but we had a little extra on TCU yesterday, so we ended up a little bit positive on the day. Not good enough. We gotta do a little bit better, man. So if you guys want to join the Discord, link is about. Let's go. What game is next, guys? What game is next? No Limit says, what do you think about the Astros? We talked about that game. I'm feeling the Astros a little bit there, man. With Valdez at home, he's been really good. Fried on the road has not been good. What game is next, guys? Rangers, White Sox, Mets. Let me get to my man Mag real quick. Mag's been asking real quick about a lot of games. I got you Abel as well. Let's talk about Mets and Tigers. This is Detroit Tigers versus them. This is the first game of the board, so we gotta know where we're at with this one. Give me blue for the Mets. Blue for the Mets. Blue for the Mets. Red for the Tigers. What side are you guys on today? Blue for the Mets. Red for the Tigers. It is Nolan McLean going for the Mets. It is Gibson Long. Gibson Long is going for Detroit. Okay. If those are names you haven't heard in a while, it's because or not really familiar with, is because Gibson Long is making his first game, his first start in about 2-3 weeks here. That's the last time we saw him on August 13th. His numbers were pretty average this year, 9 runs over 20 innings. Pretty average numbers. Meanwhile, Nolan McLean, he's only making his third start of the season, but those first 2 games were pretty tough. They were a game against Philadelphia. Sorry, he's only played 3 games, so he's making his 4th start. 1 game against Philadelphia, another in Atlanta, another versus Seattle. I will throw you a parade for that because he's only given up 2 runs in 20 innings. Elite numbers. Crazy good numbers there for McLean. And then on the road, one of those games was on the road. He gave up 2 runs in 7 innings. This line looks like it's staying the same. The Mets just scored double digits yesterday. But what I really like for the Mets is that you have an offense that is smacking right now. Their offense is smacking. I'm a little concerned about their bullpen. You definitely have a bullpen edge with Detroit. But in terms of starting pitching, I'm gonna have to say this rookie, man. We've seen a lot of rookies come out here and play really well. McLean has been one of them. You might have the better pitcher here. Again, might be early to tell, but you might have the better pitcher. You definitely have the better offense. That's enough for me to say the Mets. I would probably be on the Mets here instead of the Tigers. Let me see what you guys said about this one. Looks like you guys are on the Mets as well. You guys are feeling the Mets. McLean throws. He gets a parade. If not Scuba, I'm not taking the Tigers. That makes a lot of sense, man. When you're considering taking the Tigers, man, really, yes, it is. Scuba's been helping them a ton. After the All-Star break, they really haven't been that electric, man. What else are you guys saying about this, man? All of a sudden, the White Sox are playing good baseball. They kind of been, bro. They've been playable for the last 2 months. They've been playable for sure. It's a bullpen game for Detroit. So yeah. So the primary pitcher I have for Gibbs, is this another one where I have a primary pitcher? Let me check, man. We were looking at Bubba earlier for the Pirates. Do you have okay, now I'm seeing Nick Martinez for Cincinnati, but we could talk about that. Yeah, so Gibson Long is a one of the relievers that you're going to see there for Detroit. Let's look at their whole bullpen, that whole bullpen situation. The Detroit Tigers are, where are the Tigers? Here they are. Gibson Long, he also is not showing up in the bullpen. The rest of the bullpen looks pretty good. You might have one guy, Rafael Montero. You probably won't see him, but he's not one of their better arms anyway. So the rest of the bullpen should be good. I'm still gonna stick with the Mets here. I think the Mets are the better side. McLean has been dominant. Yeah, man. There's been a couple rookies. The rookie for Atlanta has been pretty sweet too, man. Waldrop. McLean is nice. There we go, man. I know you don't do too many props, but McLean for 5Ks. Let's look at it, man. Do I expect him to have a good matchup here against Detroit? Their offense is okay right now. They're, in terms of Ks, in terms of strikeouts, they're kind of average. In terms of BBs, they're also really average. If you're on the Ks here, I'm not sure if I love it, but it looks okay. It looks okay. I'm not going to talk you off of it. Thoughts on the Athletics? We can talk about the Athletics game. I got you, Abel. There you go, Myra. Myra, she knows the deal. He's sharing the screen on YouTube. The same name, guys. YouTube, the Go Covers. The link is in bio if you guys want to head to YouTube. I am sharing my screen there. Again, guys, I'm not gatekeeping anything, man. I want everybody to eat. Sometimes Rapid Fire eats. Sometimes the Discord eats. Sometimes it's vice versa. Yeah, Sunday was one of those days. The Discord didn't have a good day in the Discord. And then but Rapid Fire was stupid good. It was 10 for 14. To me, that's telling me there's a little bit of positive momentum coming, man. Let's get it. If you guys want to join the Discord, link is in bio. What game is next, man? I'm surprised Tigers scored 8 runs yesterday. They're not a terrible offense right now. And one thing I do got to note is Detroit after a loss. So they're not a team that stacks up a lot of losses. They are the 6th best team, 33-25 after a loss. So pretty good numbers there after a loss. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'm dropping a free play today. It'll obviously be one of my top plays. Let's get it, guys. Let me check on YouTube. Let me make sure everybody's there on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is quiet, man. Let me know if you guys are there. Let me know if you guys are seeing everything okay. What game is next, man? White Sox, Reds. Hold up. My man Abel had something. Let me go check on him real quick, man. Thoughts on the Athletics? Let's talk about the Athletics, man. I do have an opinion about the Athletics, man. They kind of been slept on this whole, post All-Star break. The kind of, offense. They have offense. They've had offense all year. It's been the starting pitching that's been really bad for the Athletics. But we're looking at a team that definitely has some starting pitching lately. We are talking about Athletics and Cardinals. Give me red for the Cardinals. Give me blue for the Athletics. Just tap the emoji here. Red for the Cardinals. Okay, let's stick with the team colors. Red for the Cardinals. Blue for the Athletics. What side are you on? We are talking about Luis Severino going for the Athletics. Miles Michaelis is going for the Cardinals. What side are you guys on between the Athletics and the Cardinals? Let me get a sip of water here, man. As I'm breaking down this game, you guys give me all the information you got on this game too, man. Whatever you guys know about Luis Severino, about Miles Michaelis, if you guys know he stubbed his toe this morning, if you know he's got an upset stomach, if he's something, man. If you guys got some good information, you guys share it, man. Don't gatekeep. Let's go. We were talking Athletics in St. Louis. This offense, like I was just saying with the offense, with the Athletics, it is a clear matchup here. It's a clear mismatch. The Athletics bats are definitely much better than the St. Louis bats, and they kind of double down on that because they are much better against righties St. Louis is against righties. Like this is a righty on righty matchup. The Athletics win that matchup against right-handed pitching. Guys, don't look now, but the bullpen for the Athletics is pretty good too. I've been saying that for a week or so now. The Athletics bullpen is pretty good, even though at the trade deadline they did give away a lot of their players. In terms of offense, in terms of pitching, you do have Luis Severino starting to pitch pretty well here. He was struggling for a good portion of the season, but he's pitching much better now. He's given up only 9 runs in 27 innings on the road. This guy was really good at one point in the season on the road. He was struggling. He really struggled about a month ago. He had a stretch there, but now he's starting to pitch better again. His last 3 games on the road have been pretty good. He's given up only 7 runs in his last 18 innings. His numbers are getting better. Meanwhile, Miles Mikolas, he's having a bad season overall. Last 5 games are pretty bad, but his home numbers are better. All in all, it looks like this is the Athletics won. They picked up a big win yesterday, 11-3. Like I told you guys yesterday, man, don't get scared off by teams that won by double digits or scored double digits. Lately, I've been watching this. I've been tracking it, and teams that score double digits go on to win the next game anyways, man. There's something about August and September baseball that teams are probably just giving up a little bit, just packing up a little bit. The Athletics are in this situation today. They have the better bats. They have a pitcher that's pitching better right now. A pitcher that you could look at the full season numbers and you probably wouldn't tell that he's actually pitching pretty well. I don't like Miles Mikolas. He's a twitchy guy, man. He like literally twitches on the mound as he's about to throw the ball. I don't know if that's a condition or something. Sorry if it is, but yeah, he just seems like a guy that's not real. Can't really be trusted so much, man. I'm gonna say the Athletics is the better side here. Give me the Athletics today in St. Louis. This is the better team. The better team is the Athletics. I believe one of their guys was out. Kurtz was out of the lineup yesterday. I'm not sure if he's injured, man. So that would be good information to go verify before doing so. F the D-bags. Oh, love the YouTube. Yeah, thank you, brother. It's a brand new channel for me, guys. If you guys want to switch over to YouTube, I am sharing my screen there, and you can see literally all the numbers that I'm sharing with you guys. I build these models from scratch. If you are interested in building your own, I can do it in a 30-minute session. I can teach you all the concepts. If you're interested, I think it's only going to change your whole life, man, your whole sports, and that's really no exaggeration. If I can't use the model one day, if I'm on vacation or something, I'd rather take the day off. Miles Mikolas ate some bad gyros. Is it gyros or euros, man? Did we make our mind up? Severino's coming off of IL. That's good information. Let me verify that, man. I didn't have that noted, so let's take a look here. I do appreciate you guys sharing good information like that. If we haven't seen Luis Severino for the Athletics for a while, that would be good information. I'm pulling up his game logs. Yes, he is activated off the injured list. We haven't seen this guy since August 5th. Oh, sorry. We haven't seen this guy since August 5th. So that really does change things around a little bit. So last game was August 5th, a month ago now. We haven't seen this guy. What's the situation? An oblique injury kept him out for 15-day IL, and he didn't make any rehab starts. Ooh, you guys know that's not a good situation. That's not a good situation when you didn't make any rehab starts and then you're kind of being thrown right back into this. That's tough. That's tough. I was already a little hesitant, just a little bit, because the Athletics scored 11 runs yesterday. That's a lot of runs to score yesterday, and the fact that now you have a pitcher that's coming off an injury list with no rehab starts at all. That's tricky. This is gonna be a straight pass for me. Straight pass for me. Yeah, I wouldn't take the Cardinals either. Miles Mikolas not pitching his best baseball, and the Athletics do have the better bats. They're just a younger, more exciting team right now. Cardinals games, I heard that even their home games are just they're not even selling out. They're not even nearly selling out stadiums anymore. It's kind of a dead atmosphere there in St. Louis, man. No, thank you. I wouldn't be forcing anything on St. Louis either. Good information though. Thank you. Appreciate it. Severino to get his Ks, not after coming off of the IL with no rehab. That's tough, man. I'd rather pass on that. Just take the over. The over would make sense, and the over does smack in St. Louis. Overs in St. Louis are 36 and 30 this year. Pretty good numbers there for the overs in St. Louis. And yeah, you have a pitcher with Michaelis that he's definitely hittable, and then Luis Severino coming off of injury list and not making any rehabs. That's a bigger case than people know, than people realize. You got to make some rehab starts, man, before coming back up here and getting thrown. It's like you're getting thrown into the Lions Den. Isaiah says take the Astros today. We talked about that game. That Astros sounds okay to me, man. Sounds good to me. Valdez at home. Mets and White Sox. Did we talk about the Mets game? We talked about the Mets game. I think that is the right side. That line is kind of staying kind of still, man. I would like to see that line move a little bit, so that could change a little bit. Scar says that's the reason I'm staying away. That makes sense. Is the Giants -1.5? Is there good value there? We could talk about it. I couldn't see it on YouTube. There are two streams on YouTube. There's a mobile stream, and then there's a screen share going on. Feel free to head to my profile on YouTube, and you'll see just search the Go Covers or go to the link in bio. Thank you for sharing that information, man. I appreciate it. Would you go first five or full game? Which game are you talking about, Flight? First five or full game? The Astros are hot right now. Bars on fire. The bats are on fire. I'm not seeing it, brother. I'm not seeing it. Houston bats are not hot right now. In fact, they're kind of average. They're not as cold as they were before. Let's see if that's turning into some runs here. So I use WRC Plus as kind of one of my main metrics, and that kind of just tells you if they're producing runs, right? If it's kind of, let's see. Okay, yesterday they scored 8, but before that, 0, 1, 2, 4, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, not really scoring a ton of runs lately, man. They're kind of just average, kind of middle of the pack. And they had a series against the Rockies there, man. So you would expect, okay, they would score some runs against the Rockies. The Angels don't really have a good starting rotation either. Cards under 4 of the starters are out. So you're looking at the lineup. The lineup is already out. One thing about, okay, so four starters being out, that's kind of significant. But in general, I will say don't overreact to like a star player being pulled out of the lineup, because a lot of times they get an at-bat late in the game. So the manager could kind of just plug them in late in the game. It's kind of like a golden at-bat, right? They could pitch in the 9th spot, when the game matters most. And if anything, it would wreck your play even more to get, Jose Altuve, let's say, in the 9th spot when the bases are loaded in the 9th inning or something, How do you feel about the Padres game? Full game for the Dodgers. KB, we already talked about the Dodgers. That one sounds, I can't justify that price. I think Pittsburgh is low-key, high-key hitting right now. They are winning some games. They've won 7 out of the last 10. Their bullpen is really good. Kershaw, pretty good, but the place he does get hit a little bit more is on the road. I think the value is on Pittsburgh there. Give me the Yankees. Framber got dog walked last game. There was another game in between. Let me see. Yeah, no. So he got rocked 2 games ago. His last game, he pitched 0 runs in 7 innings. So he already bounced back from that game. I remember that game. You're talking about that game against, is that Baltimore? I think Baltimore completely rocked Valdez, but Baltimore could be sneaky with their bats, man. Okay. I'm talking about the over for the Yankees and Astros. I don't know. So that's one where I said you could do a little bit of surgery with this, right? You could get the hotter lineup is the Yankees, but you get the better pitcher against them, right? You get Valdez against the better lineup, and then you have the pitcher that's struggling a little bit. Max Fried is struggling on the road, yo. He has not figured it out. He's struggling, and he's got the cooler of the 2 lineups against Houston. So I think an under could work there, and Houston unders have been really good this year. They are 40 and 30. 57%. That is the 4th best ballpark for unders. That's just my take on it, man. Are you doing football touchdowns? Good question. I don't think I'm gonna prioritize it. I'm not big on the prop market. I probably, you guys were kind of getting me into it kind of midsummer. But come football season, bro, we ate off of sides and totals. I got to stick to my bread and butter, man. Respectfully, I just got to stay in my lane, right? It worked so well last year, so yeah, man. If you guys want to join the Discord, NFL season, man, 2 days away. Trust me, we're ready, man. I'm staying up late night. I'm doing way more studying than I did before. I was just talking about to the Discord, man. Last year, I was really I was still going out. I was partying. I was going at clubs, and the plays were still hitting. This year, I'm married now, so I'm in the crib, man. I'm always in the lab. I'm working, man. I'm putting in the work. I'm automating way more data than before, so we could only expect better results. Remember how I told you guys last year college football was 13 out of 15 weeks in the green. We got one losing week out the way already. So we got one winning week, one losing week. We are 1-1 on our weeks, and that's really what matters to me right now. I want week by week. I want these to be profitable. So we already got one out the way, one losing week out of the way. We only lost 2 weeks the whole season last year. If you guys want to join the squad, link is in bio. It is $25, man. $25. Get access to everything. Let's go. Is this your side or your main? This is my main. This is what I do, man. Full time. Tio, can I be your best man? I already got married, brother. Do you like the Yankees to score over 3.5 runs? In general, I think Houston is the better side here, man. I'm liking the Astros. So when I tell you guys on Rapid Fire, remember, when I tell you guys in general what side I'm on, you guys, if you guys want to take straight up or team totals or whatever, I think the Astros are the right side here. So I would be looking for ways to play the Astros. Let's get it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Anything season long for the NFL? No, I don't really lock my bread up for long term, man. Because unless there's a long shot, I'll do it. But a lot of people do it for season win totals. Bro, I think that's the dumbest thing you could do. You're doing it for -120, -110 juice. I think that's silly for you to lock up your bread all season long. And that's not the only problem. The other part of that is that you're going to be biased the whole season. The whole season, you're going to be biased. I'm not going to say his name, but there's somebody in the Discord. Every time there's a Cincinnati Reds game, he's always rooting them on. He's always you got to bias. You got to bias when you do a future. There's no way around that, man. So I wouldn't do it for -110 or -120. But if you're looking at a long shot, right, plus 1,000 or plus 2,000 or something, okay, man, then it makes sense. What website do you use for the research? Is I build my own model. I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. If you want to switch to YouTube, I'm sharing my screen there, and you can see that I have a lot of this data fully automated. He's giving Altuve a home run. Maybe Altuve's hitting a home run. Okay, that's what they're saying. How do you do taxes? As a 1099. Twins. That's a game we haven't talked about. Let's talk about the White Sox and the Twins. Let's talk about that one real quick, guys, and then we'll go to Blue Jays. I got you, brother. Let's talk about Twins. Where are the Twins here against the White Sox? This one's a tough one always with the White Sox. But give me blue for the Twins. Just tap blue for the Twins, red for the White Sox. What side are you guys on today? Blue for the Twins, red for the White Sox. Hit the follow button if you guys want to get more of these videos. Remember, my videos will not come out with a ton of time to spare. I'm different than the rest, man. I'm not going to post a video a day in advance. There's way more information you got to get. So if you guys like how thorough I am, how detailed I am with everything, man, it takes a little bit of time, and then I'll get the rapid fire and other videos posted. So follow so you get those videos. We are talking about the White Sox. Red for the White Sox, blue for the Minnesota Twins. Davis Martin is going for the White Sox. Woods Richardson is going for Minnesota. In terms of offense, maybe a slight edge here for Minnesota. Minnesota probably starting to wake up a little bit. Keep an eye out on them. Is it a full on edge though? Would I really call it an edge? No. The White Sox are kind of smacking a little bit right now. They are winning some games. Guys, in terms of bullpen, these are your two worst units. These are literally the worst against the second worst unit. Maybe Toronto has something to say about it, but these are two of the worst bullpens here. You have Davis Martin making a start here. He's pretty average all season long. Playing a little bit better lately. 13 runs over 24 innings. On the road, still pretty average. And then you have Simeon Woods Richardson. If you guys remember, a week ago, he was making his first start after some parasite. He had some bacteria in his system that kept him out for about a month. This is his second game back. He only pitched 5 innings in AAA, and now he's back. This is his second game back in Major League Baseball, in the major leagues. He got rocked in his last game. He gave up 5 runs in 3 innings. Overall, this is a pitcher that's not pitching pretty well. He does pitch better at home, but again, That was before the injury that kept him out. This is ugly. This is ugly here if you're looking at Minnesota. I think Martin's pitching a little bit better. I think the White Sox are a little sneaky because the bullpens, both of them suck. There's there's really like high variance here. I don't love that the White Sox picked up the win yesterday. I would have wished them to be coming off of an L, but I can't justify that minus 170. I got to say the White Sox are the right side here. Give me the White Sox today. Will you do rapid fire today? Yes, I will be doing rapid fire today. Watch for the weather in that game. Thank you. That's good information. I do want to also keep an eye on weather in general, guys. If I don't give you guys the weather report from Ballpark Pal, remind me. That's $10 a month. But if you guys join the live streams, you guys could hear it here for free. Let's look at the weather in White Sox. The weather in White Sox. Where is this game at? Why am I not seeing it? What's the weather like in the White Sox game? Am I not looking at the right? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that game, man. So let me go to the RotoWire. Oh, it's because it's in Minnesota. I was looking at Chicago instead. Yes, there is some rain in the forecast. No wind, but there is definitely rain in the forecast here. We're looking at, looks like it's cleared up a little bit. Look, we're looking at 30% now. Snow? Is there snow in Minnesota already? God dang. Anyways, yeah, it's a 30% chance. It's nice here in Minnesota. Yeah, I was looking at Chicago for some reason. I wouldn't worry too much, man. It looks like we're down to a 30% chance of precipitation. All right, guys. What game is next, man? This is last call. Last call, guys. Let me know whatever games you guys want to talk about. Thank you, Zay. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why I had in my head that they're in Minnesota, in Chicago. They're definitely in Minnesota. Overs in Minnesota are pretty even. 33 and 32 this year, 51%. So nothing really there. Let's see. Diamondbacks, Rangers. Gio, I seen you. I think you've been asking for the Rangers. Let me get you real quick, and then I got you with Diamondbacks game. Let's talk about the Rangers real quick. We are looking at the Rangers. Where are they at? Texas is on the road at Arizona. Let's talk about those D-bags. Somebody said the D-bags. We are talking Texas, and you said Blue Jays. I got you, bro. We already talked about the Blue Jays game, so I can kind of tell you real quick, man. So I got to update my numbers. Looks like there's another pitcher that's starting now for Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a mess. Looks like Nick Martinez is starting now. So we do have a primary pitcher there. We got to talk about that game. But first, let's talk about Texas and the Diamondbacks. Give me red for the Rangers, guys. Red for the Rangers, blue for the Diamondbacks. What side are you guys on today? Red for the Rangers, blue for the Diamondbacks. This is Jake Latz making the start here for the Rangers. Nabil Crismatt is making the start here for Arizona. Give you guys a second here to cast your votes. Red for the Rangers, blue for the Diamondbacks. In terms of weather, this is not one you have to worry about. They're playing inside the dome in Chase Field in Arizona there. So let's talk about this one. Texas versus Arizona. Looks like this line is moving in favor of Arizona, who picked up a loss there yesterday. They picked up a loss. 5-7 was the L. I believe that was a late comeback win there for the Texas. Guys, Texas is smacking right now. Guys, all season long, they have not had bats like this, man. Nothing close to this. The Rangers are hitting right now. Over the last 7 days, they're smacking number 1. Texas over the last 14 days, number 3. Texas on the road, they're 7th. Pretty good numbers there on offense. There's a clear offensive edge for Texas. In terms of starting pitching, Jake Ladd's pretty average. 5 runs over 9 innings. Looks like he's just like a bullpen guy. On the road, 7 runs over 16 innings. Oh, excuse me. I got to solve this puzzle here. Pretty average numbers there for Latz. Crismatt on the other side, he's only pitched 3 games this season, but those 3 games, those 3 games have been pretty good. 3 runs given up in 14 innings for Crismatt. At home, only 0 runs in 4 innings. This is a interesting one here. This is an interesting one. This is another one where Texas put a late win yesterday. Guys, we've been talking about how these rookies been dealing, man. These rookies been dealing pretty good, and I think this is not an exception here, man. McLean, right? We've seen a lot of rookies, a lot of young guns coming up and playing really good in MLB right now. I think this is a guy that's pitching pretty good for Arizona. I think at worst maybe it's a wash, but we might have more upside here. The Diamondbacks bats are not that bad. I'm going to say the right side here is Arizona. Give me the Diamondbacks. It's ugly. I probably wouldn't be on it, but if I had to take somebody, it would be probably Arizona here. Let me see what you guys said here. It was red for the Rangers. Looks like you guys voted on the Rangers. Nabil is pretty good, man. It seems like that's been a little bit of a that's been the theme lately with these rookies coming up, man. The Mets have one with McLean, Waldrop with Atlanta. I like Nabil, not gonna lie. Looks like he's pitching pretty well, and yeah, Texas coming off of that win yesterday, maybe a little bit of regression here. Can't fade Texas though, no play. Texas does have one of the hottest bats right now. In fact, them and the Mets, the Yankees, all these are part of your top 3 teams there in terms of bats. So I think I agree with you. No play might be the best play, guys, and that's an advantage we have over the books. We can pass on a game. They cannot pass on a game. They have to put out a line for everything, man. We could pass on something. This is probably one I would pass to. Blue Jays. You guys want to talk about the Blue Jays? We talked about that game real quick, but again, it looks like there's another pitcher that's been changed here. We're now looking at Nick Martinez making not the start, but he's going to be the primary pitcher. He's being thrown in here, man. He's being thrown in here. Let's see how his numbers are over the last 5 games or so. So last time we saw him was for 6 pitches against St. Louis. Looks like they're starting to use him out of the bullpen. But we still know that Nick Martinez has been a starter here. So we're looking at he's going to be the primary pitcher today. So he could go 5-6 innings. He could be a long reliever because Nick Lodolo is not making the start here. So let's update the numbers here. And yeah, he's been pretty bad. He's given up 11 runs over his last 15 innings at home. At home, 10 runs over 14 innings. Yeah, pretty bad numbers there for Nick Martinez. He didn't expect to make the start today, so he's kind of being thrown in here, man. I wouldn't be trusting this. I know Jose Barrios is not the easiest guy to trust, but at least you could trust the offense, the Toronto offense, that definitely the better unit of the two. This is still Toronto for me, even though they made all these pitching changes. I have Barlow. Yeah, I had Barlow pitching earlier. Now they've named, at least RotoWire is telling me that Nick Martinez is the primary pitcher here. Barlow was only good for 1 inning. You're probably still going to see Barlow, but Nick Martinez is scheduled to be the primary pitcher here. What do you think about the White Sox over 9.5 runs? We just talked about that game. Do I expect Woods Richardson to give up some runs here? Yes, I would. I would expect Woods Richardson to give up some runs here. This is only his second game back. Second game back up in Major League Baseball. On the other side, the White Sox, Davis Martinez, he's a little hittable. Here's the reason, though. The primary reason is both of these bullpens are doo-doo. They're both bad. So even if you don't get the runs against the starters, you could get them against the bullpen. Both of these bullpens are terrible. So if you're on the over 9.5, go for it, brother. Pirates and Dodgers. We talked about that game. I think this is a big number to lay here with the Dodgers. I gotta say the Pittsburgh is the better side here, man. Just in terms of value, there's more upside here. Bubba Chandler, whoever that is, that's another rookie here that is showing a lot of upside late in the season. Guys, these rookies have been dealing for the Mets, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, for the Arizona Diamondbacks. These guys are working right now, man. So I wouldn't put it past the rookies, guys. Would you take Blue Jays over 4.5? Yeah, Nick Martinez, he's going to get rocked. Cincinnati, we already talked about how their bullpen, their top 2 arms are out of the bullpen today. You're not going to see Cantillo or Santinian. Here, I got you guys. Santinian and You're not going to see him, and you're not going to see Emilio Pagan. So that's the closer. Yeah, man. Cincinnati's bullpen is in bad shape today. If you're on the Toronto to get the team total, you got the better bats. You got bad pitching in all 9 innings pretty much for Cincinnati. If you're on the team total over, I think I'm with you there, man. Do you like the Yankees today? We talked about the game. I think it's Houston. Framber Valdez at home has been a different story. He got rocked in one game. That was against the Baltimore Orioles. That was on the road. That was definitely on the road. I remember that. Because I was like, yo, this guy is so different on the road and at home. Night and day. And the numbers are showing that, are definitely reflecting that. 4 runs given up over 31 innings. Sorry, that was in Detroit. He got rocked in Detroit. He got rocked in the Yankees stadium. He got rocked in Boston. Rocked in the Dodgers. This is night and day. Framber Valdez at home is such a different story, guys. And then Max Fried, he's been struggling for a couple months now and definitely struggling on the road. So I think Houston is the right side here. You're welcome, brother. No problem, man. Thank you. All right, guys. It was last call, man. It is final call at this point. Remember, guys, if you have any questions for me, if I missed any of your questions, drop it as a comment on my recent video. I will respond before game time. I promise you I will. I respond to every single comment I have to, guys. What else, guys? What else? San Diego versus Baltimore. We didn't talk about that game. Tyler Wells is making the first start here, man, in the season. First start of the season here in September. He's coming back from elbow injury, not Tommy John's, but some sort of elbow injury, UCL or some shit or something. Meanwhile, Yu Darvish, his numbers at home are pretty good. But overall, not really good. 13 runs over 24 innings. That's ugly. This one's ugly. This is a huge price to play with the Padres here, excuse me. This is a huge price to pay with the Dodgers. Maybe Baltimore, but pass, man. This guy's coming off an elbow injury, elbow surgery, making his first start of the season. Yeah, pass would sounds like a better option here. Did I say the Mets? The Mets look okay. It looks okay. Let me check the updated numbers. Mets are kind of just staying still. My biggest problem is that they're sitting here as a road favorite, and this line is just sitting still. It's really not doing anything. You do have the better offense. And I think you have upside with this McLean guy, man. He's been pitching pretty well. 3 games this season against really good opponents. Yeah, I think Mets is still the right side here, guys. I still have to get off of here and update lineup information, line movement information. So stay tuned to Rapid Fire. I will be posting Rapid Fire later today. That is my final opinion on the games. The Athletics, Luis Severino's coming off an injury. If he wasn't coming off an injury, I would probably be back in the Athletics here. This is ugly. Somebody said take the over, and I think it could make sense here. Miles Michael is not a guy I really trust. And then Luis Severino, he was getting hit on the road before the injury. Now he's coming off an injury and made no rehab. Yeah, over made some sense here. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'm dropping one of my top plays for free. Obviously, it's going to be one of my most confident plays. You'll be getting that in the Discord. Yo, this guy is sus, man. Sus. All right. Scar says Seattle versus Tampa. We didn't talk about this game at all. Let's see, Brian Wu versus Drew Rasmussen. This looks like you have a pretty even matchup here in terms of pitching. Drew Rasmussen, pretty good, man. But compared to Brian Wu, just as good. In terms of offense, both of these offenses are pretty average here. Seattle got spanked yesterday. They got spanked yesterday. 2-10 was the loss. Seattle on the road, not as good. This is a tough one, but I would lean Seattle to bounce back here after the embarrassing loss yesterday. Brian Wu, pretty good, really just as good as Drew Rasmussen, but Drew Rasmussen draws more of the attention just based off the name. I'm about to download Discord and follow you the first time. Cool, man. Sounds good, brother. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. We're cooking every single day. Every single day we out here. We'll be talking college football. We're talking NFL. Again, guys, I'm going to switch it around. I'm not going to have rapid fire every single day. But yes, I will be dropping some content out, so make sure you're following me, man. I love is blind. No problem, man. Yes, it is. Of course it is. I'm about to download the Discord. Cool, man. If you want to join up the Discord, consider joining. It's $25, man. $25, you get access to everything. All right, guys. Hit the follow if it's your first time here. Again, drop your questions on any of my recent videos. I will reply before game time. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. YouTube, thanks for tuning in, man. You guys were pretty quiet today. We'll bring some, let's pick up the energy tomorrow, man. I hope you guys have a great day. YouTube.